back to sociology class. So today the topic is status of women. We will do a comparative study, status of women in the past and in the present. We'll talk about the past scenario and the present scenario. In the past, women were regarded as the weaker sex. Weaker sex, and they were dominated. They were denied education. There were no job opportunities. Okay, so in the past, women were regarded as weaker sections of the society. They were always treated as a mere slave. So they only belonged to the kitchen. मान्छेको के mentality थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ the women, they belonged only to the kitchen and they were deprived of education. Women's education दिँदैन थियो. They were deprived of education. They were denied education and there were no job opportunities. घरदेखि बाहिर निस्किनु पनि दिँदैन थियो. So job गर्नु त कुरै छैन. So it was not allowed. Girls were not allowed to go out of their houses. They were denied education. There were no job opportunities and they were always dominated by their male counterparts. Okay, and in the present what we see is after independence they started getting constitutional rights, like right to vote, okay, right to take part in politics, and others are education. They started getting education, they started getting more job opportunities. So they started getting education, so automatically they started getting more and more job opportunities. They started going out of their houses, okay? And this is all because of Western education. People's mentality started changing, they started getting education, they started sending their girl child to schools for education, so it provided job opportunities for them. All right. And government, they also passed important acts like number 1, the Hindu Marriage Act. Hindu Marriage Act of 1955. I'm just giving you the important ones. Number 2 is the Dowry Prohibition Act. And the next is the Right to Property Act. These are the important acts. One is the Hindu Marriage Act, second is Dowry Prohibition Act, and the third one is the Right to Property Act. So all these, what did they do? The women started getting more and more encouraged. They started going to schools and they started getting more job opportunities. In the field of economy also, they started becoming economically forward, okay? And even the field of politics, the women started taking part in politics after independence. All right, so next is violence against women. Violence against women. So we saw that after independence, the women were treated like with much respect. They started getting education, they started getting more job opportunities, but still, even now, the violence against women has not come down. It is rising again, and it is rising every day, every moment. The violence against women is at an alarming rate in India. So what do we understand by violence against women? Violence against women means every day women face problems. The everyday problems of violence, it is known as violence against women, like domestic violence, eve teasing, early marriage, harmful traditional practices, so even though we see that India is progressing, but the violence against women is at an alarming rate. So all the problems that we see in our everyday life, eve teasing that we face in our everyday life, like domestic violence, dowry, early marriage, and harmful traditional practices, all these are violence against women. And even in the 21st century, it has not come down. Though India is it says that it is a progressing country, but the violence against women, the protection against women is a big question mark in India. So, in order to change the violence against women, the attitude of the people must change. The people need to get more and more education. Okay, so until and unless the mentality of the people don't change that women and men are equal and they must be treated equally, the violence against women will never change. So the next topic is crisis in environment. Crisis in environment means the problems that we are facing in environment in everyday life, in a day-to-day life, and those problems are pollution. There are different types of pollution like air pollution, there's water pollution, noise pollution, and soil pollution. Okay, so there are different types of pollution. There are air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and soil pollution. So all these are very harmful for our environment. All right, and next is movement for environment protection. Movement for environment protection. We saw that there were different types of problems in the environment like air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and so in order to save those environment issues, there were different types of environmental protection movements, especially in India. And number one is the Chipko movement. In 1970. Just remember the name of the movement and the date, which is very, very important. Number two is Silent Valley Movement. 1978. And number three is Narmada Bachao Andolan. All these are the movement to protect the environment against hydel project or cutting down of trees, etc. All right, all these movements, it was for the protection of the environment, for either for dam construction, which was very, very harmful for our environment because we are dependent on the environment. All right, so the Chipko movement, the Silent Valley movement, the Narmada Bachao Andolan, all these are very important movements for the crisis in environment to protect our environment against the cutting down of trees and making of dams, which is very harmful for our environment. So in today's class, what we did was, number one, we studied about women's issues. All right, how the women were treated in the past and how the women are treated in the present. Though the women are getting education, they're getting a lot of job opportunities, but still the mentality of our society is still the same. The women are always treated in a very, they're still treated as the weaker sex of the society. They're treated as the weaker sections of the society, and the violence of the women is always at an alarming rate. Every day we see violence against women, whether domestic violence or rape or anything, okay, or female infanticide. Everything is increasing in a very alarming rate. So the safety of women is always a question in our society. And next we studied about the environmental issues, or noise pollution, soil pollution. This is like very common issues. And we also studied about the environment protection movements. Thank you.